Hi everybody, it's time for your farm and ranch news. Well, last week dozens of U.S. sugar farmers were in Washington, D.C. thanking Congress for recognizing the economic importance of our homegrown sugar industry with the passage of sugar policy in the 2018 Farm Bill. Sugar is produced in 22 states, including here in Wyoming and Montana. 142,000 sugar jobs pay more than $4.2 billion in salaries in an industry that generates $20 billion in economic activity. But the fact is, we have seen 57 sugar factories close since the 1980s due to low prices, and that means a loss of 100,000 sugar jobs. Farmers like Shane Strecker of Custer say it's frustrating when leaders don't see the importance of maintaining a strong U.S. sugar policy.
It's disturbing to know that there are members of Congress and their constituents that want to bring forth some amendment or some form of legislation that would put another American industry out of business. That's disturbing to me.
This coming Thursday through Saturday, the Real Montana Leadership Class will be in the state capitol for their 9th seminar of the current 2-year program. In addition to learning how to engage with the legislature and policymakers, Real Montana has a fundraising dinner scheduled for this Saturday evening at 6 p.m. at the Kleffner Ranch in East Helena. I'm told the class is planning a real cool presentation on their recent trip to India. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Real Montana, they are now accepting applications for Class 4. You can apply by May 31st by going to realmontana.org. Real Montana is a 2-year program that helps train leaders in our natural resource industries, and a great program. It's one I've been working with a lot the last couple of years. That's it for now. I'm Taylor Brown. We'll be back with a look at ag markets.
During calving season, calf scours can be deadly. Thanks to the new SX Calf Oral Electrolyte Nutritional Supplement, you'll save calves time and money. Just one feeding of SX Calf quickly rehydrates calves in as little as 6 hours.
SX Calf Oral Electrolyte is one of the better tools for fighting scours. I use it to save calves, and I believe it works.
Buy SX Calf now so you're ready when you need it. Available at your local animal health suppliers.
Moving our economy for 160 years. BNSF, the engine that connects us.
Hi again, everybody. Several local wheat farmers have been enjoying the weather in Orlando, Florida this month at the Commodity Classic. Some were there as national award winners in the National Wheat Yield Contest. Philip Gross from Washington topped the contest with 200 bushels per acre, first time that's ever been done, over 200 bushels. Winners were selected on how much their own yield increase exceeds the 5-year average for their county. The top yielding dryland winter wheat was a wheat coming from Pine Bluffs, Wyoming, in an Agro Pro variety that yielded 124 bushels per acre, and 5th place in the nation went to Randy Bachma of Denton, who told us he planted a popular variety from Westbred that yielded 123 bushels.
We entered on the recommendation of our local seed dealer, Clearview Seed out of Denton, Mike DeVries, and we entered with a new Westbred variety called Keldon, and we ended up placing 5th in the nation in the dryland winter wheat category. And this year we had just humid, moderate temperatures all the way through that growing season, and it was just ideal conditions for us.
Wow, 123 bushels per acre. That is pretty darn good for dryland winter wheat in Fergus County. Congratulations, Randy Bachma, 5th in the nation. Turning to our markets this morning, live cattle futures were a little lower last week, but feeders a bit higher. Cash cattle maybe 50 cents higher, steers ranging 127 to 128. A pretty good test at Stockman's Livestock in Dickinson on these yearling heifers. Some nice 7-weight replacement quality heifers sold 140 to 153. Some of those $1 out, about $1,100 per head. Finished lambs last week in Sioux Falls pushed higher, $2 to $4 higher, mostly 145 to 148. But grain markets continue to struggle, especially winter wheat. Winter wheat futures dropped over a dime. Portland hard red winter wheat 8 cents lower, mostly 580 to 620. And the dark northern spring wheat 649 to 674. That's a look at farm and ranch news. I'm Taylor Brown.